This is the first time we're on a work trip since we started our new fitness journey this year.
Trying to kill fatty. But you know what? You still got to be able to pay them bills. So we're down in sunny Southern California, staying at the Hyatt.
Yeah, we're staying here for a week, and it's like, we don't want to eat out breakfast, lunch, dinner. That gets really expensive.
And I get bigger and bigger and bigger. That is the detriment, right? We have all these amazing restaurants down here. You got Michelin star restaurants, and boy, I'm a foodie. So we did the right thing, and we brought a lot of the food, and we give ourselves one meal a day we're allowed to eat out.
Now, we've stayed at this hotel before, so we know, yes, there's a Starbucks downstairs, and we may get it because they do have iced tea that is 0 calories if you don't get all the sweet stuff in it. The lemonade.
But it's $8. It's not 0 on the wallet.
But we could if we wanted.
Yeah, sure.
But we know that, so most hotels have what, mini fridges? They'll have like a little Keurig coffee pot of some sort.
And a microwave, usually.
And a microwave. So, what did we bring?
Let's show them.
Chris and I drove down here so we didn't have to worry about maximizing weight and all that like you would on an airline. But usually we'll just go to the store across the street and get some stuff. But this time we're like, you know what? We're driving down here. We can pack things.
So let me start by showing you. We brought a suitcase full of nothing but food.
Yes.
That's how serious we were about our meal prep life. So show them what you did, Mrs. Peters, because you were up till midnight before our drive day meal prepping.
Yes, because we're working out, doing laundry, shower, all that good stuff, packing everything. So.
All the things.
All the things. When Chris and I feel snackish, like a really good low-calorie snack we eat is seaweed. That's something we like.
You all heard that right. Seaweed. Kirkland seaweed.
Yeah. I meal prepped and weighed our nuts. So if we want almonds, we have pecans. They're all 1 ounce. So something, pecans, how do you pronounce it? Let us know down below in the comments.
I'm going to tag our friend and be like, what is it, Mrs. Tyre? You tell us. You know the answer.
And then we have our protein bars.
Why don't you show them what it is? Why are you rushing, woman?
Okay. So I like the RX Mini. They're 100 calories. This is great for me. It works with my macros and my calorie budget because I focus on both. Chris likes the ones from the Kirkland ones. Cardboard. Chocolate peanut butter and cookies and cream or something like that.
Good little snack.
Good little snack. So we have our blender bottles. And what I did with our blender bottles, Chris and I, we have our Avocare meal shake. So this isn't like a weight loss miracle shake. This is actually just a protein
meal
shake.
Replacement.
Just a meal replacement. And we incorporate, I put it in here. That is dried peanut butter.
Powdered peanut butter.
Powdered peanut butter. So I'll mix that together.
You use what, the PB Fit?
Yeah, the PB Fit peanut butter.
So, just so y'all know, there's different types of ones. You have to be careful. Some of them actually have sugar. The one we get is just literally ground up peanuts, right?
Just ground up peanuts. I have to be careful and read the ingredients because Chris has a hazelnut allergy. So we found one that had hazelnut in it, so we didn't buy that one. We get the one that's just crushed peanuts. That one, it's
no sugar.
No sugar, low calorie, and it has a little bit of protein. So we have almond milk that we bought. We have 8 ounces of almond milk. We put a packet of our meal shake and then our dried peanut butter. So it's easier for me to portion them out just to make it easier here. So.
Shaker bottles.
Shaker bottles. So I got different kind of shaker bottles. This one, if we want, we like Crystal Light sometimes. So if we want to put it in, have something different to drink.
Something other than a soda.
And so Spark, instead of it coming in a container, we do have the little packets to go. And it just gives us something different flavor. If we need a little energy, a quick pick-me-up, for us, we find it's better than getting like one of those Monsters or yeah. And then coffee cups. I know the hotel has little coffee cups, but we also have our creamer, which I'll show you in a minute. But we found that bringing our own cups is great.
We bought that pack at Costco. It came, they're insulated, so they're a little thick, they're foam, and it came with the lids.
Yeah.
And so we got like, I don't even know how many, probably like 90 of them.
we got quite a bit. And we do go on trips frequently, or this is great if we want to take coffee on the go, but not have to worry about washing a cup later. Peppermint tea. So I find that if we feel a little hungry, but we've kind of finished our calorie budget, this is caffeine free. It curbs the appetite just a little.
And also be very careful with tea. They're not all created equal. We found another one that was a
Oh,
different
yeah.
brand. This is Celestial.
Yeah.
It was a different brand, and it had 10 grams of sugar in one tea bag. Damn.
So there's a couple different apps, food apps you can use to kind of count your calories, macros. We use the Lose It app. We both pay for that. There's also MyFitnessPal, which we know that's popular. So all we do is we scan the QR code, and that's how we figure out all the, barcode, and that's how we figured out paper bowls. So, and you see a lot of Cheerios. So Chris and I, we eat Cheerios in the morning. You can tell, like plain Cheerios, regular Cheerios. Chris's, mine. So he eats 2 ounces of Cheerios. I eat 1.5 ounces, but we use the paper bowls. We brought plasticware, our meal shakes. Oh, and we bought K-Cups. We don't have a K-Cup machine at home, but when we're traveling, it's nice to have. When we go see our daughter in Colorado, we stay at an Airbnb. And
let's talk about the K-Cups. The reason we brought the coffee stuff is we did the math on it. We were spending about $100 every 5 days on coffee going to Starbucks. And so buying a box of K-Cups, we ended up getting 120 K-Cups at Costco for $34. And then we got the gigantic pack of cups, which was insulated with the lid. And they were pretty inexpensive. And between that, stevia, and some creamer, we're all in like $50 total. And so it's going to last us, 10 times as long for less than one trip.
Yeah, because it was 120 cups, and it was on sale for $34.99 at Costco right now. And then the cups were like $15.99, and we got like 1 billion of them.
Yeah.
One thing, so we do take Avocare pre-workout, not sponsored. We pay for this. They have little pre-workout mixes already.
Crack packs.
So this is strawberry lemonade flavor. So I had bought strawberry Spark to go with it because we put our Spark with the pre-workout to give us that little kick that we like. And
you got some oatmeal?
Yeah, oatmeal for variety. If we want to have oatmeal one morning, we can.
Let's talk about the Cheerios, because the Cheerios, although we do eat Cheerios, these are the plain regular Cheerios, but we use a protein. There you go. Now you can see it, honey.
There you go. Well, show us.
All right. So what we do for the breakfast, we don't use regular milk. We use the Cheerios and the Premier Protein. One of the things when I lost all my weight and got off all the diabetes meds 10 years ago was this combination worked out to be high protein, low enough carb that it was fine for my meal, and my body responded really well. So no milk, just use the protein. And then, as Martha said, when she does the shakes, just organic, there we go, this side, organic, unsweetened almond milk from Costco. Do that with the peanut butter and then the meal replacement shake. It tastes really good, and it's about 280 calories, and it's a decent amount of protein. And these are fairly low sugar. They're not completely without sugar. And then one of the other things we like to do with the nuts is have cheese. This is just a Baby Bell brand cheese, just to give us a combination of that nut and cheese. So, they'll boost you, y'all.
And, of course, we always bring bottled water with us. We have a whole case of water, and we put half of it in the trunk.
If you watch us at all from our other channel, Venturesome Couple, you might recognize this cooler. We've had this thing for several years. We bought it on e-trailer, and it has worked really, really well. But the reason we brought a cooler with us is we have things we got to keep cold. We found this at Target, and oh my goodness, Martha and I love it.
Zero sugar butterbeer. Yes, we know some of you guys have opinions of what people should or shouldn't use for creamer. We drink this.
We like it.
We like it.
We don't have problems with our blood sugar or anything when we're using it, so we'll use good. But we keep cold water in here for making the shakes. We keep the creamer in here, and then, like I said, on the way down, we also had our cheese in here. So we brought the cooler down because we want to be able to keep our 5 meals a day, and I'll explain what that means for us. So we do breakfast in the morning, that's meal 1. Then we do a snack, usually about 10 o'clock in the morning, that's meal 2. Then we do lunch, normal lunchtime, meal 3. Then we do a snack in the afternoon, meal 4. And then we do dinner, meal 5. We try to stay away from that 6th meal, dessert, but that's where my love is. But we do try to eat 5 times a day. So we usually eat at like 8, 10, 12, 2, and 5. That's kind of how it works out. But by bringing all this, 4 out of 5 meals is going to be exactly the way we wanted, carb balance the way I needed, and be balanced from the nutrients. And then we go out to dinner. Like last night, we went out to Outback, and we were able to get a sirloin steak because that's the leanest. And then we just did a sweet potato and a salad. And so we stayed away from all the bad stuff.
Which sweet potatoes are good for you, Chris, because you're type 2 diabetic.
Right, and as long as you don't get the honey butter and you don't get the sugar
and the marshmallows.
Like literally we just get regular butter and cinnamon. That's it.
We just wanted to show you what we do for our meal prep.
Yep.
In the cooler, we're able to put a couple of our shaker bottles in there with some almond milk. So on the way back or on the way here, we're able to stop and have a drink.
Yeah, because one of the things we know from all of our life as RVers is if you don't plan ahead for your lunch, you will end up eating lunch at a truck stop, and that shit will make you fat and diabetic. Oh, yeah, I am.
Yeah.
See my point?
Ask us how we know, because we've been guilty of that. Fast food is easy, it's fast, it's convenient. But we did find one fast food place that seemed to do okay for us.
Oh yeah, that's new. So we should definitely tell them that, because we did stop yesterday to grab fast food, but it was really good.
There are some times where you feel like you need a little meal, and because we had a long drive yesterday, we decided not to do our meal replacement shake
for lunch.
We decided to go to Panda Express.
Right, because honestly, we saw their advertisement about this, and they have a thing called the double protein. And so now they have super greens, which is steamed greens, which was what it was.
So it's cabbage, it's broccoli, and kale.
Yeah, and they steam it. And so we got that as a side, and then we got the grilled chicken teriyaki.
But we didn't do any
no sauce. And so you get double grilled chicken and greens, period.
Yeah.
And then we have that, and it's a low
calorie, high protein meal.
Low fat. Yeah. And so you're not getting any of the orange chicken, which we love. But if you're out, that's the things we're going to start talking about more on this channel, is like the type of meals we're able to grab when we are out on the road, because that's when it's hard, right? Like in here, this is a controlled environment.
Yes.
That's simple.
This is as much controlled as we can get. Like Chris said, most of our meals we control. It's dinner time, or if there's a work lunch that we're going to attend sometime this week.
Right.
So it's just all about choices. There's healthy choices out there. We're trying to make the best of it. And we want this for the long haul. This isn't a fad diet for us. It isn't until we get to a certain magical number on the scale and then we're like, okay, we can go back to whatever. This is a lifestyle change for us.
Yeah, this is back to that whole idea of lifetime fitness, right? Staying healthy for the rest of your life so you can enjoy your life. And so that's why we're doing the things we're doing. It saves us money, it saves our health. And then, like you said, we're going to show them a workout later on today.
Yeah, and you may stop and think like, well, if you know so much, then why are you in this predicament? Well, life happens.
Getting lazy happens. Getting out of routine happens. Yeah, we do know a lot. Yeah, we've been through this. Yes, we fixed it. But, the reality is, shit happens, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, a year ago, our sweet baby girl, our Callie girl, she passed away, and we took that hard. We moved. I mean, life happens. So we're back on track. We're doing this together. We're feeling great.
And we're going to share it with you. So let us know in the comments. Do you meal prep like crazy?
Yeah.
What about when you travel?
Yeah, because that can be hard, but it doesn't have to be. Planning ahead helps so much.
Yep. Give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you have not subscribed already. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what one of your little favorite snackies are.
But only if it's a nice comment. If you're mean, go away. We don't need all that.
Yeah, we don't need that kind of negativity in our life. There's too much crap going on in the world for negativity.
Right. Well, thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. And what is the most important thing, Mrs. Peters?
Enjoy every moment.